Well, I'm not sure if you're all aware that about if you watched my last video or not, I'll put a link in the corner if you haven't, that I had some issues lately with some of the problems that Xbox users have within the sim. Yeah, so I've been doing some investigation, and one of my friends in another Discord server, a couple of friends had suggested changing all the settings like this, bringing them all back to zero, and taking the AI traffic off completely. It has been helping them so far with most of the situations. So I'm looking to maybe try this out, bring all the settings back, and what I'm going to do is in a wee second what you'll see is I'll fly one of my favourite routes that I used to join when I was in, and I think this was supposed to be CDL, the main FS channel, and I'll absolutely love the scenery and the sort of location of this route. So I've decided I'm going to reciprocate what I did before and take you around this wee route and let everybody see what fantastic sim this actually is, bearing in mind with some of the 9 times out of 10 slight issues that people get. It's nothing in the grand scheme of thing, and I'm just happy to have a great sim I can sit and enjoy and play and fly around all different areas that I can't venture out in real life. So let's say what we'll do is we'll take the plane up into the air and I'll take you around the island of Tahiti with all different scenery, with all different views of the plane and drone camera. And see what y'all think, see if y'all like it. Because it is one of my favourites, like I said. And I do fly this quite often, and I've saved the plan constantly because I do like it so much. So I hope you all enjoy some of the scenery, and we'll take off and see from there. Because at this point, I normally would have fixed on my autopilot and everything, but once the camera starts rolling, it, all things in your brain just disappears and you get a bit piloting altogether. So I will struggle to get up for a wee second or two, but I will fix myself and trim myself out, and then you'll see round Island Tahiti, and I'll jump back in round the back end of it. Just down at wee word though, see how many sort of pitches, football pitches or grass pitches you see in some of the wee areas as you go round. Because I think just about every area that I came across, there was at least one in each of the wee towns. I don't know if it's just me, but I wonder if anybody else has spotted the same sort of things. So that's something you can maybe look out for on the way around. But until I speak to you again, have fun and enjoy.
Cessna Uniform Zulu Yankee, continue for east departure.
Tahiti Tower, Cessna Bravo, Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee, continue for east departure.
Cessna Uniform Zulu Yankee leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Tahiti Tower Cessna Bravo Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee frequency change. Tahiti approach Cessna Bravo Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee is type Cessna Skyhawk 5 miles east of Tahiti 1,500 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Bravo Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee Tahiti approach. Squawk 1471.
Squawk 1471 Cessna Uniform Zulu Yankee.
Cessna Uniform Zulu Yankee radar contact 6 miles east of Tahiti 1,500 feet. Altimeter 29.904.
Roger Cessna Uniform Zulu Yankee.
Zulu Yankee, contact Tahiti Center on 126.7. Good day.
126.7 for Cessna Uniform Zulu Yankee. Tahiti Center Cessna Bravo Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee 1,500 feet.
Cessna Bravo, Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee, Tahiti Center altimeter 29.9, continue as planned. Cessna Uniform Zulu Yankee, contact Tahiti approach on 121.3. Good day.
121.3 for Cessna Uniform Zulu Yankee. Tahiti approach Cessna Bravo Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee 1,500 feet.
Cessna Bravo, Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee, Tahiti approach altimeter 29.9, continue as planned.
You may have seen it, the scenery around here is absolutely amazing, and I'm actually quite glad that we've got this beautiful sim in the Xbox. So, yeah, I hope everybody else is enjoying themselves so far. So, this is where I realise that when using the drone camera, you've got a wee small Cessna, you can actually lose your plane. You have to go searching back and looking for it again. But I couldn't resist coming down to see this little town at this point and seeing some of the scenery as well. But yeah, see if you can actually see my plane at this point. Don't seem to. I do locate it again, don't worry. Not like that, but through the drone, I do locate it again. But yeah, a wee Cessna, it is quite small in the grand scheme of things. again. This is the area that you can see quite a lot of these sort of housing communities way up in hills. So it seems a bit not weird, but yeah, that looks fun. I wonder how they can remotely get up there every so often and how they travel, but yeah. So there's quite a lot of wee different areas which you'll see in a wee second when I turn round again and go a wee bit further. But there's a lot of rurals up in the wee hills. Reminds me back home here in Scotland and some of the hills and things back, but it's never seen it as luxurious and looking as this out to the water. So as you can see at this point here, we've got a wee bit in the plan that crosses over water that get kind of boring. So what I'll do is I'll cut it out and I'll catch up with you when we approach the next island, okay? So here we are approaching, coming and approaching. I think this was a wee point where everybody touched and go on the plan originally. But what I'm going to do is just I'll use a drone and I'll give you the view all round about it. I'm not actually going to touch down, I'm just going to wait to the very end for the landing because I'm still learning in the water and I don't think I ended up putting the landing gear up properly when I did do the landing because I keep forgetting it's an amphibian plane. I'll need to change my settings, but yeah, so I'll cut out just here just now and what I'll do is I'll show you the view round about this area as well. It's actually quite nice and scenery wise. Hope you enjoy. There's quite a few nice wee hotels areas at this point as well, which I'll thrown down to let you see, because I think what happens at this point in my plan on the GPS is it seems to suspend for some reason and then just want to deliberately go straight up to the ending point. So if it misses some of the waypoints I add in, so I'll need to have a look at that. I think that's part of my problem, or somewhere along the lines, I don't know why. But I'll let you see some of these little wee resorts around here in the water. I hope you can see them okay. This is a section of the plan where we cross a large body of water of ocean over to the Bora Bora Resort Islands. So to save you all time, I'm going to cut this out as well. So this was the second waypoint for a touch and go. I think many of them landed in that wee big patch of water there, of that lake in between. I'm not going to do another landing again. This is, like I say, I'm just going to wait to the end. But again, here we go. I'll show you through the drone. I'll show you all the scenery. So as far as you can see, I'm approaching Bora Bora, which is fantastic. And I know you need a lot of money to come holiday here, so that's why I love using this sim, just to come and visit all the time. Just off to the right of my plane, a second or two, we're going to circle around the island, come back and sort of land beside that resort. Yeah, about to see my full kind of landing. There is a time when I thought I was using my trim and I actually used my flaps instead. I need to change that binding now as well. I'll fix that myself. But yeah, that it looks as though I'm damaging my plane. I've not got all damages off, so no judgments. But yeah, I'm using flaps instead of trim to come down out of autopilot. But yeah, so hopefully my landing's not too bad. And like I said, I did forget it was an amphib and have a binding for the landing gear to come up, which I should have done long ago. So it does shout at me constantly to take my landing gear up. But yeah, I'll remember that for next time and do this flight again, because I think this is one of the first times I've actually landed on water, and I wanted to do it to show everybody. So it's not too great, but I'm sure I've done my best, and I hope everybody has enjoyed themselves today with all this scenery as we come down here. So what I'll do is I'll stay on, I'll talk all the way down through it, hopefully, because a minute ago you could see some of the huts, and what I'm going to do is once I do land, I thought I'd come a bit closer. Once I do land, I thought I'd be able to drift off upside the huts of the actual hotel of where you stay, and what cost an absolute fortune. But yeah, I hope I show you a bit better in the long run once we come down. So this is like my final approach, was my final approach, trying to come down on just anywhere of this body of the water, because I wasn't aiming for anywhere. I was just aiming to get my plane successfully down. So I'll shut up for a second and let that happen.
Gears down for runway landing. 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 Gears down for runway landing.
Oh yeah, it wasn't too bad. It did look okay there, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I know it'll shut up, don't worry, it'll shut up eventually with the landing gear, but yeah. So I'll taxi over, like I said, I'll taxi over to this little bit here, and I'll show you. Hopefully you can see where you're supposed to end up in the hotel. I think you get a wee hut each, like a wee room. So it does look really nice. And if I ever do win the lottery, I probably would maybe take myself a wee plane or something, or have something along the lines take me over there, just for the experience, because I would love to be there. But there's never going to be a time when I'm going to have enough money, so it would have to be when I win the lottery. But yeah, I'm sure you can all look up yourself the prices and things. It is. Pretty sure it's out of everybody's budget. It won't stop me returning from this part of the ship. Coming to view it this way. Anytime I want a wee cheer up, it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. And I think I've chosen a nice wee day here because this was live weather. I'm sure it was live weather at the time when I flew it. So I'm glad I've chose this kind of day because it's nice and sunny, it's nice and bright. And it does look fantastic. I don't know how hot it gets over here.
Gears up for water landing.
It's a long taxi. I thought it was a lot closer than this. But like I said, I was just trying to successfully land
Gears up for water
in
landing.
water because I think it's maybe my second time doing it in
Gears up
water.
for water landing.
And I was aware that the cameras were watching,
Water landing.
so it's even worse. But yeah, I hope I didn't do a bad job.
Gears up for
And
water
I'm quite happy with that so far.
Gears up for water
Yeah,
landing.
yep. So here's these wee huts here I'm talking about. The simulator shows it really, really well. It's quite good. And hopefully, do is I'll just try and park right in the middle here. And I'll take my drone
Gears down for runway landing.
out and I'll show you around a wee bit.
Runway landing.
The wee
Gears down for runway landing.
part of this hotel.
Gears down for runway landing. 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 Gears down for runway landing.
So there you go,
Gears
look
down for runway
how
landing.
fantastic does that look. See, some of them have got their own wee
Runway landing.
swimming pool there as well, and I'm pretty sure you're supposed to dock your boat or dock your plane up beside them.
Gears down for runway landing.
It's got a wee walkway as well.
Gears down for runway.
Yeah, like that one, this one at the front here has got their own swimming pool, look.
Runway landing.
Yeah, sit out and chill.
Gears down for
They
runway.
do look absolutely amazing.
Gears down for runway landing.
And like I said, this is my favourite route.
Runway landing.
So I hope you have all enjoyed yourself today.
For runway landing.
And until the next time, which will probably a wee while before I make a next video,
Gears down for
hope you all have fun and keep well and keep safe. And I shall see you all soon.